from Essex Public Library, and welcome to Storytime at Home. How about we begin with our welcome song, The More We Get Together, using the signs we've learned from American Sign Language, or ASL, which is the language that people who cannot hear in North America use to communicate with each other. So here we go. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. And how about an opposite rhyme? Let's see. You know, we haven't done roly-poly in a while. So put one hand like this and the other hand like this. And let's begin. Roly-poly, roly-poly, up, 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 up. Get up there. Roly, roly, poly, roly, roly, poly, down, 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 down. Roly, poly, roly, poly, out, 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 out. Roly, roly, poly, roly, roly, poly, in, 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 in. In. Roly-poly, roly-poly, loud, 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 loud. Roly-roly-poly, roly-roly-poly, quiet, 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 quiet. Roly-poly, roly-poly, fast, 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 fast. Roly, roly, poly, roly, roly, poly. Slow, 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 slow. Well, I wonder what in our world is Storytime going to be about today? Does anybody have an idea who we could ask? What's that? Brown Bear, you betcha. The only problem is Brown Bear is still what? Asleep. Exactly. How about on the count of 3, we all call out, "Wake up, Brown Bear," and we'll see if we can get him to rise. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wake up, Brown Bear. I see some movement. He's getting out from under the covers, and now he's combing his fur very nicely. Oh, he's brushing his teeth. Oh, buttoning up his shirt. Oh, and now he's tying his bow. And here he comes. Brown Bear Buddy, welcome to Storytime at Home. We are so glad that you could join us today. What's that? Oh, he is happy to be here and see all of you. Oh, okay, so tell me, Brown Bear, what in our world is Storytime about today? He brought some clues. What's that? And he needs some help putting them on. What could they be? What do you wear? Oh, Brown Bear. Oh, this is so exciting. Wait till you'll see. Oh, Brown Bear. Dun, 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 dun. Brown Bear's party hat. Very fancy. Did you go to a party of some sort? You did? It's kind of like, is it right? You did. Oh, lovely. And he has another one. Let's see what it, can I help you put it on? Just give me a minute. Oh, dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. He's getting, dun, 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 dun. Brown Bear's bedtime bonnet. Does this help keep your ears nice and together straight overnight? Yes. Oh, and it helps to keep them nice and warm too. Yeah, I hate being chilly at night. That's nice. Oh, well, Brown Bear, guess what? I also brought some hats to share. Shall I put them on? He says yes. Let's try. Okay, I'm gonna put you right here. Keep your little bedtime bonnet on. All right, put your bedtime. Oh no. Alrighty, here we go. Dun, dun, dun. This is my fancy city hat. When I go to the big city, I wear this hat and walk around all fancy like. What else do I have here? Oh yes, my beret. I like to wear this when I eat French cheese. What else? Oh, look at this one. I love this hat. My pom-pom hat. I wear it when it's cold and it's snowing, which I hope it does soon. What else? Oh, yeah. Let's see. This hat. I wonder if anybody's seen a hat like this before. This was my dad's hat. It's a Greek fisherman hat. So I guess I'm supposed to wear it when I go fishing. Let's see, what else do I have? Wait for it, wait for it. Ha-ha! Anybody know what this is? It's a jester hat. And a jester was someone who worked in the king's court and tried to make the king laugh. I think this hat makes people laugh anyway. Oh, what else? Oh, yes, it's a big one. Are you ready? A garden hat. No sun is getting under this brim. No way. I'm ready to go out and do some yard work. These are all our fancy hats. So, Brown Bear, am I guessing correctly that today story time is about hats? They are. It's about hats. We're going to put hats on our head and read about hats too. Let's get started. Okay, since we know that our hats go on our heads, let's warm up with some heads, shoulders, knees, and toes. We'll start off doing it slowly, and then we'll see how fast we can go. Ready? Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. You think you can do it a little faster? Let's try. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Even faster? Let's try. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. You ready for really fast? You think you can do it? All right, Brown Bear, cheer us on. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Whew. I have another action rhyme about hats that you can do with me too. Now, you're going to have to make a tall hat, and when you make a really tall hat, I want you to reach up there. You can't really see my arms too well go past, but I'll make a tall hat, and then we'll make a small hat, and then we'll make a big hat, and then we'll make a cap, like a baseball cap that fits really snugly on your head. All right, so ready? Tall hat, small hat, big hat, cap. Let me take them off again and put them in my lap. Here goes my cap. Here goes my big hat. Here comes my small hat. And here comes my tall hat. Tall hat, small hat, big hat, cap. Let me take them off again and put them in my lap. Cap. Here comes the big hat. Here comes the small hat. Here comes the tall hat. It's a good thing we only have to wear one hat at a time. Well, I hope you're having a good day today. I sure am. I'm happy to be spending some time with you. How about we do If You're Happy and You Know It? So you're going to need to clap your hands and stomp your feet and say, hooray! Think you can do that? Ready to give it a try? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Let's stomp our feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. And how about say hooray? If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! Are you ready for a story? If you're ready for a story, do all three. Clap your hands, stomp your feet. Hooray! If you're ready for a story, do all three. Clap your hands, stomp your feet. Hooray! If you're ready for a story, then I'm ready for a story. If you're ready for a story, do all three. Clap your hands, stomp your feet. Hooray! Our story today is Caps for Sale, a tale of a peddler, some monkeys, and their monkey business. Do you know what a peddler is? That's right, a peddler is someone who sells something. And a long time ago, peddlers were people that went from place to place trying to sell things. Today we go to the store and buy things, but they would travel. And it was written and illustrated by a woman by the name of Esfir Slobodkina. She wrote this many years ago, before your parents were born and before your grandparents were born. Let's see what happens. Oh, it was published by HarperCollins, and we give thanks to them for publishing it. There are those words again. Caps for Sale, a tale of a peddler, some monkeys, and their monkey business. Once there was a peddler who sold caps, but he was not like an ordinary peddler carrying his wares on his back. He carried them on top of his head. First, he had on his own checked cap, then a bunch of gray caps, then a bunch of brown caps, then a bunch of blue caps, and on the very top, a bunch of red caps. He walked up and down the streets, holding himself very straight so as not to upset his caps. And he went along, he called, "Caps! Caps for sale! 50 cents a cap!" One morning, he couldn't sell any caps. He walked up the street and he walked down the street calling, "Caps! Caps for sale! 50 cents a cap. But nobody wanted any caps that morning. Nobody wanted even a red cap. He began to feel very hungry, but he had no money for lunch. "I think I'll go for a walk in the country," said he. And he walked out of town, slowly, slowly, so as not to upset his caps. Wow, that must be hard, keeping them all up there. It must be really easy for them to fall off. He's good at it though, look. He walked for a long time until he came to a great big tree. "Oh, that's a nice place for a rest," thought he. And he sat down very slowly under the tree and leaned back little by little against the tree trunk so as not to disturb the caps on his head. Then he put up his hand to feel if they were straight. First his own checked cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, then the red caps on the very top. They were all there, so he went to sleep. He slept for a long time. He must be tired from all that walking. When he woke up, he was refreshed and rested. Do you notice anything? That's right. But before standing up, he felt with his hand to make sure his caps were in the right place. All he felt was his own checked cap. Where could the other caps be? He looked to the right of him. No caps. He looked to the left of him. No caps. He looked in back of him. No caps. He looked behind the tree. No caps. Then he looked up into the tree. And what do you think he saw? What do you think he saw? Maybe some birds? Yeah, that's an idea. Shall we turn the page and see? On every branch sat a monkey. On every monkey was a gray or a brown or a blue or a red cap. Those monkeys took his cap. The peddler looked at the monkeys. The monkeys looked at the peddler. He didn't know what to do. Finally, he spoke to those monkeys. "You monkeys, you," he said, shaking a finger at them, "you give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook their fingers back at him and said, "Tiz, tiz, tiz." This made the peddler angry, and so he shook both hands at them and said, "You monkeys, you give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook both their hands back at him and said, "Tiz, tiz, tiz." Now he felt quite angry. He stamped his foot and he said, "You monkeys, you better give me back my caps." But the monkeys only stamped their feet back at him and said, "Tiz, tiz, tiz." By this time, the peddler was really very, very angry. He stamped both his feet and shouted, "You monkeys, you must give me back my caps." But the monkeys only stamped both their feet back at him and said, "Tiz, tiz, tiz." Gosh, those monkeys are doing exactly what the peddler's doing. At last he became so angry that he pulled off his own cap, threw it on the ground, and began to walk away. But then each monkey pulled off his cap. What do you think they're going to do? And all the gray caps and all the brown caps and all the blue caps and all the red caps came flying down out of the tree. So the peddler picked up his caps and put them back on his head. First his own checked cap, then all the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, then the red caps on the very top. And slowly, slowly, he walked back to town calling, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." Well, now I think we know what it means when somebody says, monkey see, monkey do. And getting into a little monkey business is like getting into a little mischief. Well, I have a flannel board today that's called hats of every color, and I need your help telling me a couple of things. Number one, who you think wears a hat like this, and number two, what color is it? All right, let's put up our first hat. Who do you think wears a hat like that? You're right, Brown Bear did have a hat on just like that earlier. That was a party hat. But this isn't a party hat. This belongs to someone who is silly and makes people laugh. That's right, a clown, a clown. I'm a clown, a jolly fellow. My hat is the color, what color is that? Yellow. Very good. Let's see. Ready to see who the next hat belongs to? I wonder if anybody knows who wears a hat like this. That's right, a firefighter. When I fight fires, I protect my head. My hat is the color red. Good job, good job. Okay, ready for another one? Let's see who wears a hat like this. Can you see what that is? I'll give you a hint. She rides a horse and helps move cows around. And the cows go moo. A cowboy. Yep, that's a cowboy hat. It's maybe a little hard to see on the screen, but I ride a horse and move cows around. My hat is the color brown. Good job, brown. Brown. All right, ready? How about a hat like this? Do you know who wears a hat like this? A magician, someone who does magic tricks. Yep, indeed, indeed. He hides rabbits in his hat. His hat is the color black. Good job, good job. All right. How about this? Do you know anybody who wears a hat like this? We'll put it up there. That is a chef's hat. Someone who cooks fancy meals. I'm a chef. I cook just right. My hat is the color white. White. Good job. White. All right. One more hat. Let's put it up there. This is where I say dun 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 dun. That's right. It's a queen. It's a crown. So a queen could wear it, or a king could wear it, or maybe a prince or a princess, right? I'm a queen. My crown is old. My hat would be the color gold. Gold is really similar to yellow, isn't it? It's just made out of shinier metal, and I didn't have any shiny today, so I had to use that. Nicely done. Which is your favorite hat? I hear a lot of firefighters. What? Oh, the chef hat? Well, you can never have too many hats. I hope you find some to play with today. Well, friends, I've had a lot of fun with you today. It's time for our goodbye song, Wave High, Wave Low. Wave high, wave low. Now it's time we've got to go. Wave your elbows, wave your toes, wave your tongue, and wave your nose. Wave your ears and wave your eyes. Wave both hands and say goodbye. Bye, friends. See you next time.